Welcome back to Keen Plays. Today we're going to be looking at 10 board games that I've recently picked up from Value Village. I haven't done one of these in a while, but I'm excited to show you all of these games that I got. For the most part, all of these are kids games because my kids have been seeing all these games that I've accumulated and there's just not really any of them that they can really play with. So I've been trying to find some that are more kid friendly. And not all of these really fit that criteria, but regardless, I'm going to show you all these that I got. So let's get into it. And off the top, we've got Bacon, the card game. Now this isn't really a kid's game, but it's super simple, and I picked it up for $4. This game came out in 2021, and it currently has a 5.1 out of 10 rating on Board Game Geek, but it's only got like 15 ratings on it, so who really knows? I have played it. It's not bad. It's just kind of, I feel like the rules need to be tweaked a little bit. But it's honestly kind of nice. Like the cards feel great, and you're just trying to get bacon or bacon wrapped items and score the most points. And yeah, it's a decent game. It's just a little card game. Nothing really to it. That is Bacon, the card game. And next up, we've got Zombie Kidz. And this game came out in 2013, and it currently has a 6 out of 10 rating on Board Game Geek, and I picked it up for $3. I've been playing a decent amount of it with my kids and with my nephews and nieces, and it's a really simple game, very luck based, but regardless, still fun for the kids anyways. And yeah, you have this little board here. You set it up. You roll the dice. Whichever color comes up is where the zombie comes out, and then you're allowed to move one space and kill the zombie, or you can get 2 players onto a gate and lock the gate. Either you kill all the zombies or lock all the gates and you win, but if you run out of zombies to come onto the board, then you lose. Very simple, very luck based, but quite enjoyable. I don't mind it at all. And moving on, we've got Eat Me If You Can. This is another game from Yellow, and it came out in 2012. And it also currently has a 6 out of 10 rating on Board Game Geek. And this one I picked up for $5. Now this one I haven't played yet, but it looks interesting, and actually I kind of forgot about this. It's brand new. Nothing has been taken out of the packaging yet. Nothing's been punched out. It's been a while since I really looked into this one, so I can't remember everything, but someone plays as the wolf, everyone else plays as the pigs, and you're trying to send the wolf to different people's houses, from what I can remember anyways. Again, haven't played the game, but yeah, brand new, so a sick find regardless, and one that I'll have to check out here soon. And next up, we've got a little bit of an older game here. We've got Sherlock. This game came out in 1999, and it currently has a 6.2 out of 10 rating on Board Game Geek. And as you can see, it won the Kinderspiel des Jahres in 2003, and I picked it up for $4. Now this is a very simple game, kids game, and it's basically a memory game with a little bit of added rules to it that make it more enjoyable. You've got a Sherlock card, and then you'll have 8 of these cards in a circle around the deck. And on each card, it's got an item and then a number up here with an arrow. And based on where this Sherlock card is, you've got to remember what's under that card. So if you say paintbrush, you flip it over, it's a paintbrush. The Sherlock moves this way around the circle 3 spaces, and then there's a card there that they have to guess. And There's a little bit to it. If you go around and you remember all the items, then you get back to one where it's already been flipped, then you get to keep that card, and it's like first to 3. It's a really good game, very simple, and yeah, just like a little memory match that's more fun to play for adults anyways than just like the regular memory match game. So yeah, that one's pretty sweet. And next up we've got Zombie Kidz Evolution. So this is like the newer version of this one here, made by the same creator there, obviously. And this game came out in 2018, and it currently has a 7.6 out of 10 rating on Board Game Geek, and is ranked the #1 children's game as well. And I picked it up for $7. I haven't really looked into this one all that much. I got it not too long ago. As far as I can tell, though, it's kind of like a legacy game where you go through and you're doing more missions. And yeah, I haven't really looked into anything here because everything is sealed up, but you've got these different packages that, there's your like first scenario, second scenario, and yeah, everything is still packaged because I haven't played it yet. It's a little bit more advanced than what my kids would be able to do, so haven't really gone into it all that much. But just pumped that it's such a well-rated game, and I was able to get it for such a good price. So eventually, I will play this with my kids, and hopefully they enjoy it. As far as gameplay, though, I don't really know much about this. I don't know if it's similar to this one at all, where you're rolling dice and zombies are coming out, or if there's more to it or not. Really haven't looked into this one all that much. But moving on, we've got Zombie Teenz Evolution. And this one I've picked up very recently, so I haven't looked into it at all. But I assume that it's very similar to Zombie Kidz Evolution. And this came out in 2020, and it also currently has a 7.6 out of 10 rating, but it is ranked #3 in the children's category on Board Game Geek. And I picked this one up for $4. Not really sure why so much less than the Zombie Kidz version, but this one I did pick up at a different Value Village, so maybe that's why. But yeah, again, don't really know too much about this. Haven't really looked into it at all. I'd assume that it would be, very similar to the Zombie Kidz, maybe just a little bit more advanced, and then that's why it would be called Zombie Teenz. But yeah, this one's gonna be a little bit longer before I get around to checking it out. Waiting for my kids to grow up a bit. But yeah, anyways, there we go. And moving on, this one's not really a kids game, but we've got Herd Mentality. This game came out in 2020 and currently has a 6.6 out of 10 rating on Board Game Geek. And I picked it up for $4, a pretty cheap one here. And the exciting part is that this one is actually also a brand new game. Nothing's been punched out yet. We still got this cow in this baggie. And cards are all still wrapped up. So not sure why it ended up at the Value Village, but psyched that I was able to pick up a brand new game there for so cheap. And this one I don't know too much about, other than what is kind of related on the box, which is you've got to think like the herd. Everyone writes an answer to one of these prompts here, and if you're in the majority, you win cows. If you're not, then you get the pink cow, and your herd is worth nothing. So just a little party game here. Pretty sweet that it's brand new, and also for only $4, that's pretty sick. And our next game up is a sweet one here. I've got Outfoxed. It's a kids cooperative game here, and it's a great one. I picked it up for $3, and this game came out in 2014 and currently has a 7.1 out of 10 rating on Board Game Geek. and is ranked number 12th in the children's category. So very good game as well. And yeah, I've played this one a few times, and it is fantastic. You work together as a team. You're chickens, I guess, and you got a whole bunch of foxes that are suspects to see who, stole the pot pie or whatever. Got all these clues that you can go to, and then the fox is just following this path, trying to make it to his foxhole down here. And you need to figure out who the thief is before the fox reaches that foxhole. And it's pretty sweet the way that they do it. You'll pick a thief at random, and then you'll stick it in here so that no one can see, just like that. And then as you go, you're going to pick up these clues, and these clues have items of like clothing, and you'll stick this on here, and then you open this up to see. And if the indicator is green, that means that they are wearing this item. If it's blank or white, then they aren't wearing it. And then based on that, you've got all these suspects here. And so, while they're not wearing it, so it could be Gertrude, it could be Ingrid, it could be Alice. In this case, if they were ever wearing a monocle, then it couldn't be Edith. So then you would eliminate them from suspicion and keep going until you can get rid of all of these suspects until you have only one thief. There's a little bit more to it than that, but yeah, it's a really, cool way of doing it. This little device here, which, just has these indicators of what the person is wearing, and then the clues have little spaces on them so that when you open this up, you either see white or green. Yeah, just very cool game, really fun. I would definitely recommend picking it up. I've played this one with my kids, and they love it. I have to help them along a little bit, a little young to be playing some of these games, but yeah, they really like it. And next up, second last game is Dogman 20,000 Fleas Under the Sea game. And it came out in 2023 and currently has a 3.3 out of 10 rating on Board Game Geek. Really bad. It only has 6 people that actually, reviewed it on there. But yeah, very bad rating. And I don't know. I just picked it up because me and my son, we've been reading through the Dogman books, and he really likes it. So I thought, this would be a fun game to get. He might be into it, but we really haven't played it at all. It's a little too advanced for him still. There's just kind of a bunch of stuff that's going on, and it's not really the greatest. And then I also, noticed that I was missing a few pieces in here to play the game, but we did play it once, and it did work out. I think you're just supposed to have like a bunch of these pies here that you're supposed to have, where you throw it into this thing's mouth, and I'm missing a bunch of these. So it's not a big deal. Like I have one, so you can just like keep reusing it instead of a new one every time. So it's not like the game is unusable. But yeah, I haven't really gotten into this one all that much. The box is pretty damaged as well, but I got it for $6, so not too bad. But yeah, really, really badly rated. Not really sure why either, because I didn't think that it was that bad. So anyways, though, on to our last game here. We've got Enchanted Forest. And this game first came out in 1981. This copy here is like a reprint from 2014. And this game currently has a 5.7 out of 10 rating on Board Game Geek. This one I just picked up for $6. Really good deal, because inside this box is another brand new game. Components have not been popped out yet. Baggie hasn't been opened yet. So I was super pumped about this one. Haven't really looked into it, but I think my kids will really enjoy this game, because it's all to do with like fairy tale stuff. You know, you got all the characters here on the front. You know, you got the 3 pigs, Red Riding Hood, Wolf in Granny's clothing there. You got the Frog Prince, Prince Charming, Rapunzel's tower over here, and Puss in Boots and Hansel and Gretel. You got everything there. So very cool. I think my kids will really enjoy this game. Don't know too much about it, but yeah, regardless, I think my kids will be into it. So pumped about that find. That's going to do it for this video. Just quickly wanted to go through all these games, show you what I got. If there's any of these that you're interested in and you want to know more about, or you want a how to play video or something like that, just let me know down in the comments. And as always, feel free to like this video and subscribe to my channel. That would be awesome. And thank you guys so much for watching. See ya.